Hasbro, Power Rangers, coming strong with that reuse. How's it going, everybody? Mike here from Kapowcast, back with another Power Rangers Lightning Collection action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the GameStop exclusive Rita and Lord Zed 2-pack, celebrating their 25 years of wedded bliss. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this just occurred to me, but this might be one of the last GameStop exclusives that I recall being announced. I can't think of anything else that I have ordered from them recently that was exclusive, and this was back in February. So I don't know what that says about GameStop, but whatever. Anyways, I'm still pretty excited to get this because we get a long-awaited and overdue Rita figure. We get a redone Lord Zed, kind of, along with some little accessories here and there. We got a very nice image of Lord Zed on the side with that beautiful Lightning Collection art that I love so much, along with Rita on the side. And on the back, you have the figures right there looking very nice with a brief little read-up. Super cool. I like this box. It's a good packaging. But let's not wait. Let's get these guys open. Let's see if he was worth the rebuy and if she was worth having to rebuy him. We actually do get quite a bit of accessories for this set, which I'm pretty happy with, but also it's like, meh. I'll explain in a minute. We get sets of hands. So Rita comes with her witchy hand here. So very grabby. And she also comes with a fist, but nice gold paint on the rings there. That's a very nice attention to detail from the Lightning Collection. We also have Lord Zed's hands here with the silver paint on the hands this time, which I'm very happy about, which is actually kind of funny because Lord Zed was my first figure review I believe I posted on the channel. So feel free to go check that out and hear me gripe about the hands all over that review. But this one, I'm just going to gush over how happy I am that they did this. It's a very small detail, but after all, I mean, small details is what the Lightning Collection is notorious for missing. We do have his Zed Bomb, which has some nice red paint in the center there, which also was not on the original release. Very nice. Oh, yeah, put that right there. I'll do two different piles of accessories. I'll explain why. We also have this cake, which is pretty nice. It's a gray plastic. If you look, it actually has Rita and Zed on the top there, along with a spider. It's a nice sculpt. It's a very dull paint, or plastic, I should say. It's not even paint, just molded in gray plastic. But, you know, it is what it is. We have this love potion here, which is very nice. Gold paint, blue paint, all over the place. We get the Green Ranger crystal, which that's really cool. That can actually go very well for some dioramas or action figure photography, so that's pretty cool. I do like this. We get our 1/1,000,000th billionth electric effect that I have so many of. You can use for either staff. It doesn't matter. If you've been buying Lightning Collection or Power or Marvel Legends, you probably have a bin full of these, so you can just put that in the bin. And we do have both staffs. We have Rita's and Zed's. Zed's, I think it's different. I feel like it's longer. I could be mistaken, but I'll have to get the old one out and do a comparison here at the end. But pretty plain looking plastic, I want to say. It's not the type of silver that I would like to see, but it's still nice. And then we have Rita's, which is mostly black with gold and a little bit of red. There's all kinds of gold details that should be around here, and little details that I really wish they would have painted. I think it really would have brought it out. I'm tempted. I might do it myself. I've seen people do it. It doesn't look too difficult. But it's the kind of thing that makes me laugh when I watch their live streams and I hear the sculptors say that the Lightning Collection is premium art or premium paint decos. What are you talking about? Premium. The white Dino Thunder Ranger is missing paint around his visor completely. Like, don't hand me. I'm gonna get on a soapbox, and that's a story for another day. But yes, so these accessories over here those are the ones I'll probably end up using mostly, and that one probably too. These, especially this cake, these are all going to go in a bin somewhere. I'm probably never going to look at them again. One day I'll open the bin and I'll look up and be like, what the hell is this? And I'll be like, oh, look, there's a little Rita and Zed on the top of the cake. Oh, okay, it's Power Rangers. Okay, I remember that. Those were crazy times. But anyways, let's get the figures over here and let's take a look and see how they are. And I almost forgot, Rita does come with a bouquet, which will also go in the pile of accessories that I will never use. That's probably why I forgot. So let's start things off here with Lord Zed. And if you're wondering if he is the same figure, yes, he is. He's the exact same figure that we have gotten, just with the paint redone, which is like, are they going to do that with all the figures? Are they just going to go back and redo paints that they should have done to begin with? Like, I don't know. But he is the exact same figure. And we'll see the comparisons, but nothing new. Still a very nice looking figure, I think, for what it is. I know I just kind of gave them a lot of crap, if you will, but I think they deserve some of it. But they also deserve to be praised when they do something right. And the Lord Zed figure, I mean, I don't think anybody would argue is not the best Lord Zed figure that we have had to date. Very nice, detail and all that stuff. I'm going to skip the articulation for him because this is the exact same figure and it'd be weird going over it again. I'm sure Tony can put a little thing over here to check that out after this review. But yes, this is Lord Zed. Very nice. Let's take a look at those hands because good Lord, how fantastic does that look? It's amazing what completing the paint apps can do to a figure and getting all the detail in. It just brings it to life. Get him posed a little bit. Like, oh, this looks so much better. It looks insanely better. How do you... That boggles my mind. So let's get Rita in here and take a look at the star of the show. And here is Rita out of the package. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. This, for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, this is like our first Rita figure. I think there may have been one or two others. I think there was one a couple years ago for a line, and I don't think there was ever one for the original MMPR line. But this is fantastic. I'm very happy with it. There are a couple things that I would have liked to have seen them do differently, which they will probably do on a single card release and make me want to get that one just because it'll be more accurate. I don't know where I would ever get such an idea like that they would do that, but I have a feeling. But first, taking a look at the figure we have in front of us. This is our first soft goods figure from the Lightning Collection, and I know a lot of people like the soft goods stuff, but I'm usually not a fan. Like, it always, to me, makes things look a little cheaper, but it is kind of working for me on this figure. The arm joints kind of get lost in the sleeves a little bit. I will say that. So be on the lookout for stuff like that. Another thing is I wish this was a little bit more poofy, because I always remember her dress being very poofy, and it does have a little bit in the back, but it was always like super like out to here, I want to say, in the back. But how often do you look at the back of the figure? So I won't get too angry. And surprisingly, she stands super well. She's got actually, like, they're not high heels, but they're boots. She does have those on, and I can get her to stand no problem. So I'm very happy about that. So let's back things up a bit and let's get a closer look here at Rita, if you will. Talking is hard. So first off, look at that face. That is such a Rita face. I can hear the voice in my head as I'm looking at it, and it makes my ears bleed, and I love it. It's perfect. It does look like this whole thing was molded in black plastic. They painted everything, so I don't really have many issues with it. You can kind of see a little bit around the sides here, but it's not super noticeable. Over the harsh lighting, of course, it's going to be a bit more noticeable. But we got that classic weird Rita hair, which I always thought this was a hat. When I first started watching Power Rangers, I thought it was a hat, but apparently it's supposed to be her hair. Go figure. This collar piece here looks very nice. It's a very soft material, so it doesn't weigh anything down. The head doesn't weigh anything down. I was really concerned about her being top heavy with all this plastic up top, but they actually balanced it out really well. I like the sleeves here. These sleeves, they have elastic bands on them. So if you do kind of lose those elbow joints, you can kind of pull this up and find them again and make sure everything's good. And she does have sleeves on as well underneath, so which we're gonna get weird here with this. I'm not gonna take off the skirt, but we're gonna take a look at what's underneath here. I don't want to get weird, but we're gonna get weird. I do feel like this arm joint's kind of lost. Like I feel like I can't get it to sit properly, so I'll have to try to mess with that a little bit. But this deck goes a little off. I feel like part of it's a little higher and it should be gold, but it's not too too much of an eyesore. But yeah, very nice. And like I said, the back, like this is connected to this chest piece, which is connected to the collar, which is connected to all this stuff up here is connected. So I'm assuming if you really wanted to, you could pop the head off. You could probably get all this stuff off, take the soft goods off if you wanted to be really weird. But all it is underneath, it's just a standard Lightning Collection female figure. That's it. Take a look further. She even has like the upper diaphragm joint thing going on. So yeah, the articulation is going to be your standard Lightning Collection articulation, but it's going to be a little hindered just due to the fact that she has a soft goods robe on. But I really like this figure. I'm very happy to have it. So let's take a look at her articulation. So bear with me through articulation here. It's gonna be a little difficult with the robe on, but we'll make it through. Her head is on a ball joint, so it can go side to side. It can go back about that far. You can have Rita flying, and she can look down a little bit, about that much. Her arms can go in and out. She does have a butterfly joint. They can go around. They do have that ability. You're not gonna be able to do it with the robe on. And this arm is all kinds of jacked up, I swear. So we're gonna use this arm here. And she does have a bend in the elbow, which once again, you're gonna wanna make sure you find that joint. Don't bend it the wrong way, break it, anything like that. It has a swivel in the elbow. There is a swivel in the wrist along with a hinge. She does have that upper diaphragm joint from the Lightning Collection, so she can kind of swivel around a bit. She can crouch a bit. Her legs, we can just lift this up. Her legs, she can go up that far without the skirt piece, but obviously you're not gonna be able to get it to go that far without ripping it. She has a upper thigh cut. And holy shit, her knee is backwards. There we go. Oh, Hasbro, never disappoint. Luckily, it was just backwards. It's not like on backwards or anything, I don't think. Everything looks to be in line. Oh wait, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, anywho, she has double jointed knees, a boot swivel, a hinge and rocker. This is really paranoid here. I'm always paranoid that I'm gonna get stuff from Hasbro that's gonna have, joints on backwards or something, two left arms, or I don't know why I would ever have such a fear of that. But I mean, her articulation is Lightning Collection standards, but because of the robe, you're not gonna be able to get her into too many dynamic poses, which, I mean, honestly, how many dynamic poses is Rita really doing? So let's get some other Lightning Collection figures in here and do some comparisons. And here is Lord Zed and Rita next to Goldar. Makes me very happy to see these guys together. And if I grab Goldar here, and you guys want to show you something, I actually picked up the recent Series 6 Goldar. I got it early. There he is. Just kidding. I just took his wings off. And here they are next to the Fighting Spirits Putty Patroller. I do have the Putty Patroller 2-pack as well. Still gotta crack those guys open, but I imagine it is going to be the exact same. Here they are next to Tommy the White Ranger, which I think sculpt-wise and paint-wise is still the best Lightning Collection MMPR figure we have, which is sad because he was the first one. And here they are with the Fighting Spirits Green Ranger figure. Do not adjust your eyes. I did not do any customization of him. I actually just kind of halved his head on the ball peg there to give him more of a neck. And it holds on pretty well. So, I mean, I might start doing that with all my Rangers that look like they have no necks. And here's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's Zed versus Zed. Here we have the original recipe Lord Zed and the recent re-released Lord Zed. And honestly, yes, they are the exact same, except for the hands, which is just so weird to me that they did that. I mean, you thought maybe they do a little bit more, you know, something different. Just looking here, it does look like maybe the old one has a little bit more wash on him, but that just might have been, you know, factory, you know, thing. It's not like something specifically different on him. The brains, everything's the same except the hands. Really weird, really bizarre. I guess now I got two Lord Zeds though. So there you have it. I really like this set. I'm very happy to have it. I know I get the Lightning Collection a lot of crap. A lot of it is justified, but when they do things right, they definitely deserve praise, and they did a good job here on this set. I kind of hate that I had to buy another Lord Zed, but at the same time, I'm glad they at least fixed probably what I would say was like really the only issue with the figure, which was the hands. So is it worth, you know, the paying an extra, you know, $40 or whatever it was? No, not really. But if you want Rita, I guess it's an added bonus. It's a little bit more incentive. Like, well, at least I get a more accurate Lord Zed. The staff is a bit different too. I think it's more show accurate as well. So, but if you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead, click like, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification to get notified of all the great Ninja Turtle, Power Rangers, Marvel Legend type reviews, and other great stuff that we've been posting up on this channel. I'm sure there is something for everybody. Until next time, though, take care.